there's been a story in Aberdeen recently where asylum seekers have been moved from hotels, from one in West Hill, for example, into student flats in the city centre. And the co-leader of Aberdeen City Council, the SNP, said that, he was frustrated at the Home Office. He would have thought they would have understood the situation in Aberdeen and would make sure that we take account not only of the community, but also the safety of the asylum seekers. Problem here, guys, is it's very easy to be quite virtuous and say, right, we welcome asylum seekers, we must have them here. And then suddenly when this situation happens and it's moved into your direct community, there are concerns being voiced by the very same people that have said we must be welcoming. And I think my point here is we have to be able to look at this issue in a non-reform agenda, going back to what Andy said earlier on in the discussion, and say, okay, how do we accommodate and be able to support this community, but at the same time remember that we have existing residents, existing community members that may be concerned about it, and accept that there are concerns about it. This is the point. Accept that there is an issue here that of concern about use of public services, trying to educate people on that, and where necessary, actually trying to alleviate and say, no, okay, we have to represent the interests of our community here. We have to look at other options here. And actually, this is about tackling the issue head on and not just framing it as, in a reform way of saying, well, this lot are all racist, xenophobic, or all the rest. People genuinely have concerns, and to ignore them, I think you ignore them at your peril, because you just play in to the reform agenda when you do that. And we're going to see this tested out in our communities in Scotland pretty soon.